right? If you want to do it the way the Spirit makes you do it, like this, do it like that. Well, I want to do more than like this, all right?
I remember I took the tennis that all the time. Captain desire for me. And the whole thing in the thing was quiet there.
Right. Yeah, man, just take the time, man. Just follow through, all right? No longer like this. But if it was like this, if it's in a sentence, and it ran like this, okay? This will have to fall below. That's why it's a little longer. All of these are a little longer. This is the line right here. All right, so this is a little longer. We got a little extra on here. We got a little extra on here. We got a little extra here, right? Wow. No, underbar. All right. Oh wait, 1 second. It's going, it's live? Time to go live. See?
You said to go live?
No problem. Say it live. All right, no problem. All right, Shalom to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge out of the 1 West 25th Harlem, New York. I'm the commanding GEN.YAHANNA. Today is the Hebrew class, Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We have technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know what I'm saying? Harlem gonna take it up for morale continued on Facebook. All right. Today we're gonna go into a few things. I want to go into some scriptures that we went over yesterday. Right. And currently we have a brother here. Patazar, he's going over the alphabet. All right. So he's writing the alphabet on the board. All right, get the camera on that if you could. So I was looking on YouTube. Also, I want questions. I want people to start having questions online about the Hebrew, certain words that they want to know, certain phrases, how to do certain things. I need your interaction with the classes. All right, because I see that brothers learn more when they are engaged in the class. We might have to start doing something strong upon where we might have a hangouts or something to get brothers really engage with the class. I see some brothers just watch and learn. They're watching, but then it's like if they learn it, but then next week they forget it. See what I'm saying? There's some things I see from brothers, and when I meet them, they completely forgot what we learned about in class. So I'm gonna start needing your actual questions about where your concerns are in the Hebrew. All right. All that battling stuff, you can leave that from Monday to Thursday. All right. You wanna battle about history? Monday's for you. You want to battle about certain things in the New Testament, brotherhood and all that. Tuesday is a good day for you. You have a question about the law. You want to battle the UPK about the law. Wednesday is a great day for you. Good, swap?
Yeah.
And then Thursday, what?
So look in the camera.
No, I don't look at the
camera.
Okay. All right, Thursday also scripture breakdown class. All right, any scripture that you're unsure about, that you're not sure about, that you think that we got wrong, you put that on Thursday's class. Today, I want, if you're gonna give me a fight about the Hebrew, right? There's been a couple classes where brothers come in here with some other stuff, and I gotta defend the gospel on that, and then just for the sake of being in the same markings of the category of class we are in today, I'll break down the scripture that you're wrong about in Hebrew. All right, you want to battle me about, what do they battle about again, Ashar? They always do whatever Christian stuff you're talking about. Yeah, I'm saying Esau is the Arabs. Then I gotta go get the damn, just to be in tune with Hebrew, I gotta go get the Hebrew of Genesis 25 and all that in Hebrew, just so I can make sure that we're staying on Hebrew and not straying away from the class topic, all right?
Can we actually do that? Can we go to Revelations 1 and 13 in the Hebrew?
Yes, we can. Should we do it today? Do we have the Hebrew Tanakh here? I know Karab got it. If you see if it's here, if it is, then we can go get it. If not, we'll just get the other scriptures.
Yep.
About all we do, Most High in Christ, and let's get it. Pass that Uncle Corn and say to her, right? You want the Revelations what again?
1 and 13? No, Revelations 1 and 14.
Revelations 1 and 14.
Where it says you have the skin of bronze.
Good. Okay, so give me 1 and 14. You give me 1 and 14. Right, in English, right?
Revelations chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Right. Head and his hair was white like wool. Keep going.
As white as snow.
As we know, we for all those who be in the tune with class, you'll know that the color for white in Hebrew is what? Laban. Laban is white in Hebrew. Yep.
What else does that mean?
I think it also can mean blaze. All right. So in the context of where it's talking about is describing something, you know that this word right here means white. All right. If you see it in a context where it's not talking about color, it's not describing something, then it's blaze. You also got the brother in Genesis. His name was Laban, Jacob's uncle, right?
Okay.
Jacob's uncle was named Laban. Laban meaning white, mostly referring to, if you name a brother Laban, then it means that his righteousness is like a white garment. It's not dirty. It's not unclean. All right.
We have a question from Idle Hands. It said,
from who?
Idle Hands.
Idle hands.
Idle hands.
As in the devil makes words for idle hands, like Christianity says. Satan makes words for idle hands. There's a scripture that says that Satan makes words for idle hands, right? This is what idle hands gotta say.
For the absolute beginner, where and how do I begin Hebrew?
Okay, for the absolute beginner, you would have to be in class when we start class. So we start class with the alphabet. All right, you can show that to us. All right, you do that. You text the officer of your city. You'll text him or you'll email the officer of your city and you request one of these papers right here. All right, this right here is the Hebrew alphabet sheet. These things that you see on the sheet is not letters. All right, we call them characters. All right, Hebrew characters, as you know, Hebrew don't got no vowels. They're only consonants. They're 22. The R is not a vowel, the R is a consonant, the character, the Hebrew character, R and the I and the Wa, which the Jewish man and the fake Israelite groups in the so-called fake, Old Testament groups, which are all fake, they're all Christians, just learning that they're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? They're not in the truth, because to be in the truth, you have to be in the body of truth, meaning you get the true understanding of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You get the true understanding of the law. If you don't have the true understanding of the law, then you're not in the truth. All right, no problem. If you don't have the true understanding of the ordinances of the Bible, the true understanding of the statutes in the Bible, then you don't have the truth. You just have a group that's trying to imitate, or you're just trying to, do what Christians do and take the Bible and make a little group, a little church out of that. Church meaning group or congregation. Most I'm impressed. So, okay, so ask him what city he's in. Idle hand, what city you in, man? What state you in? All right, get started there. And then when you find out, we're going to give you the office of your city and probably even his number, so you can call him or text him, and you can request a Hebrew sheet. All right, the sheet that we just had on the camera, Maryland. So you are where in Maryland? Where in Maryland are you? Either Captain Mashak or General Sharma. Right, because it depends on if he's closer to DC. If you're in PG County, you'd be like DC. If it's elsewhere, it would be like Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where it could be Virginia for a lot of more. Or even Baltimore. All right, so you have to contact, ask me if you're on Facebook. He contacted Captain Saparia, probably, all right? Yeah, Captain Saparia. All right? Let me get Captain Saparia's number, all right? Give me a second. Read it from the top again, Shalom.
Okay. Asking something.
No problem. For idle hands, right? Because you're in Baltimore, right? The number for the captain in your area, right? Got Captain Saparia, right? Captain Saparia, he's a man of the Lord. He's a captain in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? He's a man better than myself, more experienced than myself, and you be a good teacher for you. He'll give you everything you need, all right? Everything from the basics of the Hebrew to all the things that you need, all right? Ready for the number? Hope you are. I'm going to say it right now. I'm not going to say it too many times, all right? Area code 443, right? 595 7875. All right. Go again. This is Baltimore. All right. Be more. All right. Area code is 443. Rest of the number is 595 7875. And that's 7875. All right. 7875. All right. You can call him for all of your needs. He's an officer over Baltimore. All right. So make sure you get with it and don't slack on the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said this is high time to wake out of slavery. High time to wake out of slavery. Right? It's time to get out of captivity. It's time for you to seek all the things that you need to know and how to get out of this place. It's not your time to watch TV and play Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption and Fortnite, Soul Calibur. Of course, you can play on your off days, but this is not your time to make your life about that. You know what I'm saying? And Pokemon games and all that crap. So you don't make your life about all of that. It's your time to make your life to be a man of the Lord. So you find out you're an Israelite. It's commanded by all of Israel to be a priest. All right? So now I'm going to read Revelation 1:14 in the Hebrew for you, all right? As we read, oh, these are here, sir. Yes, sir. The Hebrew.
Oh, no.
I'm going to read for the Hebrew one time. You're going to read it again in English, all right? You're going to make sense of what's going on here. So we got Wa, Shai, right? Ra'ashwa. Ra'ash. Who knows what Ra'ash? You know what Ra'ash is, right? Ra'ash.
Yes, I do.
It is, you just put your hand by it. It is your head. Good. Ra'ashwa means, yeah. Ra'ashwa, that wa means his, all right? We're going to get it on the board in a minute. Good. Ra'ashwa is his head, all right? Katazamar, Nakia, Laban. We just went over Laban. Laban means, Shagapan, Laban means
white.
Very good.
Or blaze, but here it means white.
Very good, all right? Kashalag, Wa'ayan, Yanyawa, Kalabwa, Ash. All right? We know what Ash is, right? I'll be dying. Every Hebrew academy, Captain of car getting name wrong, you call you Ash Kapan. But I like it because Ash means fire. The bond of fire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's too hard, man. It's not good. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds more like a killer name.
It sounds like a killer name. I mean, Ashagapan is dope too.
They said Captain Zark said it's too soft.
What, Ashagapan?
Yeah, because he said I need to be more intense. So he has to give me a name that's for
well, the Lord named it already. I don't think he can change the name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. We just call you Ashkapan for short. You know what I'm saying? It's like the card, what are you doing? All right. Okay, Taza, that's good. All right.
No, that's
Lamanasa, I. Lamanasa. In between that, you want to put an I. All right. Yeah. In between that one and the Taza, you want to put I. All right. I is written as a You have it on the top in Aramaic, in the Paleo, right? The one on the top line, that one right there is an I. All right, you want to say something?
Yes. He did the bottom one's not supposed to be there.
Yes, it is.
That's a taza, not an I.
Oh, I see you going. Yeah, they look similar. The I and the taza look similar, right? So bring us to the photo.
Oh, sir.
All right, no problem. Okay, so no problem. So this the I, right? This is the I right here, right? So this is the I put out here. So this one is the taza. All right, this one right here. So this right here, I want you to put this right here. Just do it again. Before you erase it, just duplicate this right here. All right. Go ahead. Take your time. Okay, good. That's taza, right? That's the ending taza at the end, right? Where it falls below the line, right? So the line will be right here. That's good, right? Now we're gonna erase this. Give me a tissue or something. I'll show you. We gotta remind me to the dry eraser. I could have got that today. No problem. tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, right? Okay, so we're gonna get the paper now. All right. So now Taza looks similar to the I, right? Oh wait. I pa Taza, right? Okay, so right here I want pa. All right. So this is the pa. I'm going to put the pa right here like this. All right. Oh, you wanna hold it? Okay. Put it right here. I want it to fall in between this margin right here. I don't want to use up too much space on the board, right? All right. Do it like that, right? Look at it. Take your time. All right. You're gonna finish off the alphabet. He on the final stretch. Get the end of his lap. All right. Patiza qua ra sha. So it's kind of did a little more room in the end over there. All right. No problem. So that's the pa. Take your time. We've got the pa here, and I want the pa here. All right. So you can hold it. You can hold it in one hand. Where you left-handed?
Yeah.
Right. So hold this in your right hand. Just look at it. All right. And then put the pen to the board right here. All right. And you got the pa. So you want to write this. The handwritten form, right? You want to write this. All right. Get down. Okay. No problem. Back to over here with concordance. I put up while he does that. All right. So now we got to look at the camera. All right. So a couple words in here that is pretty uncommon and we need to know. All right. Remember, we are in Revelations 1:14. We have sha'ir. All right. Sha'ir is a word we come across almost constantly in the Sabbath service. So when you see this in the Sabbath service, you're gonna know what this means after you learn it here today, all right? You're gonna go to your concordance code. All right? Sha'ir. All right, you look for your concordance, you wanna get one of these right here, fix it on the camera straight.
Yes, sir.
All right, you wanna get one of these, a Strong's Concordance. I got this online on Amazon.com. $15. Sometimes the shipping is free, sometimes it's not. A lot of times they are free because they're trying to get all themselves out. Amazon, which was originally a book a company that sells books online, all right? So Amazon is a great place to buy books more than you know, because they advertise Amazon to sell all the electronics and the stuff that you want, all the commercial goods nowadays, when it was really a bookstore, all right? We get most of my books I got from there. All right, I don't buy my apocrypha from there. I buy a apocrypha from the school. All right, just to make sure that the money goes to the school and not to some white devil. All right, but for the books that the school books that the school doesn't supply, I get them on Amazon. I get like books like these, the Valley of Dry Bones, the Black Image in the White Mind, all of your Negro questions. I buy them online on Amazon. All right, it's quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? Lost Tribe in the Promised Land was on Amazon for $25 a couple months ago. You might want to check, but that's a good deal, because when we started bringing out the book called Lost Tribe in the Promised Land in the 80s and 70s out in Times Square, through the 90s, the book called Lost Tribe in the Promised Land is skyrocketed to about $5,000 for the sake of the white man not wanting us, by us meaning the I.S.U.P.K. They didn't want us to bring out the information about the Lost Tribe in the Promised Land, about how Native Indians are the real Jews also, but they are within the Native Indians and Hispanics are within the lost tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Books that Marshall went to the Schomburg and found out. You know what I'm saying? We did all the research to find out who these tribes were with head priest Ariel. You know what I'm saying? In the school. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 70s and 80s. All right. Schomburg, if you're in New York City, I definitely recommend you go to the Schomburg. You know what I'm saying? Take your who you are seriously, man. Take your heritage and your culture seriously, man. Find out your traditions. You see what I'm saying? You go to school, the school respects Ramadan and all them East Indian and Arabic people to have their own culture. You know what I'm saying? They allow the white man to have his culture. They have their own holidays. You just celebrate the Halloween. The whole world respects that. The whole world respects the Chinese New Year. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make it your responsibility to be respectable also. You know what I'm saying? To embrace your race, to embrace your culture. and your lineage and your tribes. All right, so you want to make sure you engage with who you are, man, and not be a lost soul out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't like brothers always talking about, oh, they woke. Don't know you're an Israelite, but you woke. Don't learn from the I.S.U.P.K, but you woke, you asleep, man. All right? So now, Lamanasa I Pashaza, right? Lamanasa I, so we over here. There we go. Sha'al means to ask or demand. You got a brother in the school called Sha'al, a strong trooper in the school. All right, good. Most science crafts. Easy one now. A Shagapon.
Yes, sir.
We got it right here. Shire or Shire. Guess what Shire means, huh?
Shire.
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 Shire. Yes.
Shire.
Shire.
Wool.
Close. What is the wool describing?
Texture
Of
the hair.
the hair. Shire means hair.
So Ra'ash Shire.
Okay, Ra'ash is head.
So head hair.
Ra'ash, I don't think it was written together, right? Read it right here again. Oh, you're right. Wa, Shire, Ra'ashwa. Right? So, and hair, his head. Oh, there, Ashar, hey, doing things, man. All right, Ashar, hey, I see you, Ashar. All right. Now we have Ka.
Can you say that one more time?
We're gonna get on the board, right? After he's almost finished, all right? You got a pen and paper, right?
Sure.
You have the textbook?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I just have a seat for now, right? We'll continue that later, right? We'll have to do that in the textbook, all right? All right, no problem. Good work, though. You had him do all the other ones, right? Abba, God, and all that, right? Before, right? All right, good. All right, so just erase all of that. My partners, erase all of that for me, all right? All right? And then we're going to get to the board. After Washayar Ashwan, which means and hair, his head, you have Ka Tazamar. All right? Keyword here is Tazamar because the Ta falls in the line of those prepositions, which is Abba, Ka, La. So we know that Ka is not part of the word, but it's a preposition to say like. All right? So pertaining to, right? Like. So we want to look for what Tazamar is. All right? When you're ready, a Shagapon. Right? Just put on the board. You just put on the board, right? What? Sha'aya. You're gonna start. I want it in Hebrew, right? Right. Yeah. Make sure you prioritize space on the board, right? Right. And then what? And then Sha'aya now is another word. So I want you to. No. I want you to write it across the board.
Okay.
All right. What? And then Shire. Sha. And then little dash. Yeah. I want you to write like this, right? Put dashes between the letters, right? And then I. No. I. Put I. So that's C. That's Hebrew. I got you. I know you're a man of your culture. Good. And then R. All right. And then put after that little space. Put Ra'ash Wa. All right.
Ra'ash.
Wa. All right. Good. Make sure you write. Make sure space. Make sure next time put a little less space. All right. You have to erase it. Don't run automatic. All right, very important thing to not run on automatic.
Walk.
Okay, good. Right. Get up to the board. Put the camera on the board now, right? Now translate that for me, all right? In the meantime, all right? I get further more. Y is hand, all right? The first Y is hand, all right? No. Put it in English. Let them know know that this is and.
Oh,
Right?
sorry. So I can't erase it?
Erase it. Go on. There you go. Oh, see? Tazamar is wool, man.
Tazamar?
Tazamar.
Like your name, Hazahar has two ways. Hazahar, like in the Za,
it's one. Ha, za, and then ah.
or in Ah.
Ah, and then ba. Alright? Alright? And then put sha'ir, which means hair. Good. Hair. And ra'ash. Ra'ash. No, not the wa, because the wa don't account in head.
Can I erase that?
Please erase it.
So should I take this dash out?
No. Head. Good. And then the wa means what? His. You just said it up. You said it up, and I told you were right up.
But why at the end?
His head.
But why at the end is no one. Why at the end is not we?
No. Now what is we?
Now come.
All right. Very good. That's very good because brothers online may not be sure neither. But being that they didn't say it, they know that now what is we. Why is his?
Anna.
And then, yeah. Why is his? Ha is her. Now what is we?
So we would be anak nawa.
Anak now.
Was we. Anak nawa. We.
At its own, when it's not a composition.
All
right. Beneath that we have ka tazamar. All right. Ka. All right. Put the a small. Right.
Can I erase it?
Yeah, please. This is just the a. Good. Small a. All right. I wanna by small I mean lowercase a.
Can I erase it?
Please. All right. And then a tiny little space that we did up there. All right. And you're gonna put tazamar. Taza, and then one word taza, like Captain Desire, then dash.
No dash here?
I mean, if you put dash there, you're going to put a dash between the one and shire. I don't always put a dash there so brothers understand that this is not part of the word.
Okay.
All right? Mar. Ma and ra, all right? Good. We erase the R, put a little dash and put an R, all right? Put a big R. All right? Now, ka means light. All right, and tazamar, what does tazamar mean in Shaka?
Wool.
Wool, good. Put that on there.
Tazamar.
Tazamar. Good. Now, on the lower line, I've got a word. Okay. After that is knock, yeah, all right? Good. Nope. Erase that. Erase the CH.
Dash.
Dash. And I want you to put Q. All right, dash. YA. Good, all right? I'm not familiar with this word right here, so I'm going to the components and get it, all right? In the meantime, go on the bottom, or go on the lowest line down there and put Laban, all right? Laban, yeah, Laban. And then it's interpretation, all right? Write it up. Oh, come on, Laban, and write it in the same format that you did the words. Okay, if you want to drink of water, go ahead, all right? After this, all right?
Laban. Like that, sir?
You see? A bun, yes. Good. Okay, good. So now, we're gonna go back to the knock here, right? Right, the bun white. Now, knock here. We're gonna go to the knock here, right? I got it right here in the Hebrew, in the concordance, the Strong's concordance. Let me know if anyone online cannot hear me, all right? I got it online. I got the damn word laqua, right? This word right here called laqua. Okay, so we wrote it wrong. We're gonna put a na, and we're gonna put a qua, and then QA, and then Y, all right? Laqua means clean or pure.
Can I erase it?
Just the ya and the dash. Don't erase the Q. Right, good. Put an A. Good. Dash YA. Very good, right? Now, Naqua, right? Underline the Naqua with red. The Naqua means clean.
Clean.
Clean, as in clean and pure. Alright? And then the Ya means mine.
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 Mine. NY. Right? So do what I am. My father's like, Anna? No. Oh, no sweat, no sweat. Alright? For those who don't know where Revelation 1 of 14. Alright? So we have, behind this, we have, we're not done yet, y'all. We got some more words on there.
I can fit them.
We're gonna put 2 more words before we take a picture, alright? The bond we have ka, shalag. Alright? So shalag.
Shalag.
Yeah, ka, shalag, alright?
Ka, shalag.
K-A, and then different word, shalag, alright?
Shalag. Shalag. Like that?
Good. Alright? What does ka mean?
Like?
Good.
So shalag is gonna be like wool again?
Shalag means snow.
What, like snow? Come.
Oh.
The whole thing or
The
shalag?
whole thing is snow. Good. Alright? Take a picture of me too. Tag me on Facebook. One of these. You know what I'm saying?
One of those?
You know what I'm saying? Get the sword in it.
Oh, this is just for,
right.
this is for, hold on.
Don't zoom in.
Well, can I take 2? One for myself and one
Okay,
for...
get that. I want it high pixelated out. Alright, zoom out and go close up to and get a nice picture of that. And let me put that. I'm joking now. Oh, you wanna do that? Get down, man. Why not? Man? Be proud of your culture, man. Why not? Right there. Make it tag me out. Tag me twice, goddamn.
Take it twice?
And we are able to do this. So shalag is snow. Alright? So now, for those online, here's what I want you to do, right? I want you to make a page in your notebooks, because you should be writing this down in a notebook. If you're not taking notes in a book when you come to this class right here, you're slacking and you're not taking your profession seriously, man. You know what I'm saying? When you come to learn from the I.S.U.P.K, you come to take your priesthood seriously. You're not here to be one of them outside sneaker wearing Israelite on your crackpot corner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to do this work like the Lord told you to do it. Why? Because the Lord did tell you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So take the Lord seriously, man. Unless, he's one of the people that expect to die soon or something. I don't know. I don't know what your intent is for yourself in your future. Alright? But I would have you take this seriously, man. Take being an Israelite seriously. Take your slavery seriously. By your slavery, I'm talking about your captivity in America. You know what I'm saying? Have some will in your mind to want to leave this place. You know what I'm saying? You should be looking for Christ to come back, and Christ is not going to come back unless you bring him back. It's not by automatic. In Revelation, it said what? Hurt not the wind or the sea or the trees until I have sealed in their minds 144,000, paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if you don't take on the seal in your mind, if you don't take on this knowledge in your mind, and you don't gather together in one camp, like the Lord said you should do in Zephaniah 2:1. If you don't do that in your mind and get in the camp and get in order and be in a I.S.U.P.K when you're told to be in a I.S.U.P.K under command and GEN.YAHANNA, then Christ is never going to come back. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? He is going to come back, because when you don't want to do it, the Lord is going to make someone else do it for you. This is your choice if you want to be in there or not. I know I made a choice. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers in there made a choice. You know what I'm saying? And some brothers go, there's a lot of brothers in the school that left in the year 2000. And now they're out there teaching that, you know, white people can be saved and all that. Yeah, don't expect for them to be saved, all right? Don't expect them to even live. Expect this. We asked about where they went. I'm going to talk about men that violated the school. I'm talking about men that disrespected Commander GEN.YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K and the Spirit of the Lord that's in here, that's working in here. Like Tazadakia and Tahar and Nathaniel 7, who openly lied on the Bible and lied on the definition and the meaning of scriptures, aka Romans 16:17 and Numbers chapter 16. You know what they did? You know what they did at SHALAM? You remember when we was out there in Queens destroying them IRC faggots? You remember SHALAM?
Come on, Charles.
Hey, and we went out there with scriptures up, showing them that according to the Bible, their entire doctrine is wrong. To be an I.S.U.P.K is wrong. If you're an Israelite group that came out of the I.S.U.P.K, your group is wrong. And we went in the scriptures and showed it to them. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows they should keep your enemies closer than friends. So I went to go see what the enemies are doing. You know what they did? They took the priests that we used in the same order that we used them. In April, I made a class about it 2 weeks ago. Can you believe this shit?
I do, sir, because they took body bag and all.
They took body. Oh, you're right. Oh, yes. They took Israelite vibes. They took the body bag. We are the original body bag crew. Where's the body bag in here? Get me the body bag up. Let me show you that this thing is UPK original. All right. Look at this here. Come up here.
And I'm the original body bag holder.
And the original body bag holder right here. When we said City Morgue, you know what I'm saying? IUSC and them, because they want to be in New York City too, right? So you can go to the City Morgue because we got the body bag right here. You got a zip too. Look at this out. You got a zip out. Get a actual human being. Can you get in there? Okay, we're not going to body bag you. You know what I'm saying? God.
And the thing is, we're so nasty that this was given to us.
Right.
They probably have one of their police officers bring in a body bag.
Oh yeah, Nick was a cop. Not forgetting that. And he also trumped up a charge on a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Which we brought out at the camp.
We brought out at the camp in front of IUIC, and then guys hear that and still would have remained in their camp, knowing that their leader is unrighteous. At that time when they did it, Nathaniel was still the head of IUIC. Locked up a brother for a crime he did not do, which was, what was that again?
Falsely incriminated him.
On what charge?
Documents, on robbery.
Robbery.
I think it was robbery.
You know what I'm saying? And the brother that he charged with robbery, the brother that he falsely incriminated with robbery. You know what I'm saying? The brother won the case
The civil suit case.
The civil suit case. He got free, and then he won $700,000 from the city. Two brothers.
And what was even more fucked up was that the evidence from the video camera shows that it was two different people.
And they were
completely different heights.
And they were Israelites.
Yes. Different heights.
And they were innocent Israelites.
Different clothing.
Israelites in different clothing.
It was ridiculous. They made the lineup that was in there. Officer Nathaniel Rain made the person who was coaching him and the other officer were coaching the eyewitness to pick out the person they wanted them to pick out. not the person that was really guilty of the crime.
Right.
So they said, this is the guy that did it. He's gonna look like this. He's gonna be wearing this. He's gonna be on the third row, number 3. This is the guy. So when you get up there and they come out, you pick this guy.
Yo, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this now. Nathaniel 7. Nathaniel Nathaniel Alazar, right? Nathaniel Alazar from the I.S.U.P.K. He left the truth. And now he's rolling with Caesar. You understand that? Just imagine. You're in Christ's time. You're rolling with Christ, and a man leaves Christ. And he becomes a, what do you call him again? Centurion? A centurion. And he goes out and locks up brothers up who are Israelites, who are Jews in Jerusalem, in the city where they are from, in the city where he's operating with Christ. In the same, we're talking about Brooklyn. He's in Brooklyn, New York City, doing that. And his school is right here in Mount Vernon, right above the Bronx. And he's in New York City. He's in spiritual Jerusalem, finding Israelites, not saving them now. You know what I'm saying? But locking them up, putting them in prison like how Paul went to prison? Peter? Like how Peter went to prison. Right? Putting them in prison. He was, Nathaniel 7, he was a centurion that put Israelites in prison. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell me that he's a man of the Lord. And most of all, I would understand if he was like one of these minions or something like that. He's the head of the group. He's the leader of their group. Imagine, like to me, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? Judas, right? He got 30 shekels, right? He got payment for putting Christ in the apprehension of Herod's people, right? The devil, the white man, Caesar, right? He got paid for it. Now, in Nathaniel 7, does he get paid to lock up people?
He does.
Okay, so the Nathaniel 7 will be like
Judas.
Judas.
He got overtime. Going to the court
time. Get paid for that.
Regular pay. Expenses traveling back and forth to the courthouse.
And he retired, so he's getting retirement pay from Caesar.
For NYPD, every December, I believe they get $10,000 or $12,000 every December.
Is it? I didn't know that. Got it. And that's why he wanted to leave the UPK so he can get that. He want to roll with Caesar so he can get that. He's with what's his name? Giuliani. Mayor Giuliani, who was a cop too. He was a top cop, and then they made him mayor, right? Something like that, right? Yeah, something like that, right? Nathaniel was with him. Nathaniel is in his brotherhood. And you're going to say to me that he's a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When the scripture said you can't serve two masters, man. He didn't want to serve Head Priest Marshal and Head Priest Ariel. He wanted to serve Caesar and love Caesar and get paid from Caesar. He didn't want a prophet's rewards. He wanted Giuliani's reward. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna come tell me, oh yeah, I.S.U.P.K got the truth too. I.S.U.P.K is looking to burn up. All right, and don't worry. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear us now, but don't worry. In due time, I.S.U.P.K is destined. They're gonna go through a heavy fall. It's gonna be of the Lord and not of us. It's not gonna be of no man in here. It's going to be of the Lord, and the Lord is going to do it on purpose. I'm saying, mark my words, man. What I'm telling you is directly from Commanding General Yohanna. You see what I'm saying? They're coming forward. General Muhammad said it also up. They coming. I'm saying the Lord is going to bring them up. The Lord has to do with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K will be the last man standing in this run, man.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the only ones. We're the only one doing the running because they're not doing anything over there. All they do is talk shit and not teach the Bible. Pretend like they're teaching the Bible. Watch our classes, and now they don't call us for breakdown no more. They don't call us for breakdowns anymore. So now they don't got much to teach. They just talk shit. All right. Now talk about stuff they don't know about. All right. No problem. Back to the board of Shagapan, right? One more we're gonna review it right quick, all right? And we're gonna read in English. All right? The board. Good. So everyone wants to get familiar with these words right here. As we know, we're getting these directly from out of the Tanakh. So you know that we ain't BSing out here. All right. This is Revelations 1:14 right here. You find 14, number 14. The verse starts where the colon is. All right. From the colon is, and then from the colon here, it starts here towards the left, because this is not English. All right. The white man society, you write from left to right. We righteous, so we start from right onwards. All right. So we read this way. So you start from here and you go here, right? So now, being that it's 14, you start reading from this point right here, from the right onwards. All right, from right to left. All right. So we start here. The first word in verse 14 is sha'ayr. All right, wa sha'ayr. This wa right here means and. All right, and then ra'ashwa. Right, wa sha'ayr ra'ashwa. Right, and then next sentence we start from the right. Right here, kamataza, lakwaya, laban, kashalag, wa ayanyawa, kashalabwath. Ash. Everyone knows Ash from Captain Ashapariam. His name means fire of Ephraim, right? Ash means fire. All right. So good. Now on the board we got half of this already. All right. There we go. All right. Fix the board. I'll fix the camera for me up. Make sure it's right. Right. We have right here. All right. Wa. Sha'ayr. Right. Sha'ayr. When you start speaking Hebrew properly, you start throwing words together like how you say, you know what I mean, and you say, nah, I mean. All right. So you have wa, sha'ayr, ra'ashwa. All right. So wa means and at the beginning of a word. Right. Sha'ayr is hair. So you have hair on your head, like I told you, to get a page on your notebooks and put down body parts, or body or anatomy or whatever it may be. And you want to put this in there. You want to put sha'ayr in there. Sha'ayr, right? That's hair. And then what you got? Your hair goes what? On your head. Right? Ra'ash is head. Right? Ra'ash meaning head also can mean the beginning. That's why Genesis is called Bara'ashya. Right? Ba meaning in, Ra'ash as in head. Right? Bara'ashya meaning pertaining to in the beginning. So Genesis in the Hebrew is Bara'ashya. If you look at that in your own time, Ra'ash is the key word in there. The root word, you need Ra'ash. Ra'ash means head. All right? Ra'ash, head. Now, composition. Right? We know the end of a word now. You have what we also call the possessive words. Right? Which is like this right here. You have wa and you have ya. These are both possessive words. Now, Ra'ashya means his head. All right? Now, if it was Ra'ash ya, what would that be? Ra'ash ya. My head. Give my hand. That's very good. All right? Good. So now, but it doesn't say Ra'ashya. It says Ra'ash wa. Ra'ash wa means his head. Very good. All right? So now, and hair, his head. This is how you get down to it, to know that what it's really talking about. Because the Christian church, they try to make it look like it's not talking about the hair on his head, or it's not talking about his beard, or it's not talking about that. When again, specifically, the hair on his head is like what?
And hair on his head.
It's like what? It's like what?
Like wool.
It's like what?
Like wool.
Meaning it's hair like this. Come here.
In English is different.
I know it's different in English.
Yeah, it's
so we teach this because the Lord said this. To send John the Revelator. Now look at this here right here. This is beautiful right here. This is woolly here. It's not straight. It's not even though it's not a sin to have straight hair. You know what I'm saying? But Christ had hair like this. You know what I'm saying? Woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? The beard is like wool. You know what I'm saying?
A lot, because you say also in Spanish lana, which it goes to same sheep as the sheep. So
say it again.
In Spanish you say lana like
a
sheep.
Lana like a sheep. And that's how you say wool. Wool, Most High in Christ. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Wool like this. And this brother right here is from the tribe of Asher, man. What country again? Ecuador. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in Ecuador, they got woolly hair, man. You see what I'm saying? We got my brother Mapatas over here. He's from the tribe of Simeon. You know what I'm saying? Israelites, meaning what? This book is ours. This is not a white man's book. All right? You get down to the Hebrew. It's saying his hair is woolly yak. And what else? What is this after this yak? Lakwa, clean. Why clean?
Like white.
White. Meaning, it's not saying that its hair is white here. Later on, it's saying that. It's saying it's white like snow. So it's that's why we teach it the way we do. Give me it again from the English shop. Give me from the English shop.
Clean like snow.
Yeah, clean
so
meaning
it's all white.
Meaning it's clean white.
Like no dirt,
no dirt. Because remember this now. Christ is the man of the law. In the law is hygiene. All of the unclean laws is hygiene, is quarantine, is to make sure that we stay clean. Washing hands is our culture, man. Them Chinese people, they don't like to wash hands. White people don't like to wash hands. Africans don't ever wash their. They wipe their ass with their hands. Some of them eat it. You know what I'm saying? They eat their doo-doo and they don't know nothing about no washing hands, man. They just put their hand in the dirt and do this, and then they go cook some food up. You see what I'm saying? That's Hamite culture for you. That's the Canaanites. That's Obama. You know what I'm saying? He's not one of us.
Oh, so yeah, you're completely right, because I remember once I was very desperate and I went into African hair braiding place like at 10 o'clock at night. And this chick is eating Popeyes with her fingers, and then she's about to braid my hand. I said, I'm sorry, can you go wash your hands? Yeah. And she looked at me weird, and I said, you were just eating chicken and you had grease all over your fingers. Right. So I watched her go wash her hands, and then she still fucked up my braids.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gonna get hair braids from Africa, man. You gonna get sores in your head, man. You gonna get it. I took it
out right after she did it when I got home.
And they do it too tight. They're not moderate in their skill. You know what I'm saying? You wanna get your hair braided, man? Go find a sister, man. Go to Brownsville or something, man. Go to Washington Heights. You know, they go to Castle Hill, man, and just find some girl in the street. Do you braid hair? Actually, you're gonna charge you cheaper than the African now. African charge you what, 60, 80? I don't know.
She's trying to charge me $45. $25.
Man, the sister is gonna charge you $20, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go find a sister, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got that kind of money, then you go to the professional sisters. You know what I'm saying? The Panamanians out in Brooklyn and all that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you, they gonna braid your follicles. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna charge you $60 by a sister gonna do it like, you know what I mean? It's gonna look like art, rather than the Hamite crap you guys want to get. All right?
I heard you got the hookup now, though.
Oh, I do. I'm going to start implementing that soon and making sure the UPK brother look glorious on all camps, all feast days, all classes. Don't worry. In due time, all right? English.
Come, sir. The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 4.
14.
Sorry, verse 14. Good. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
And we say stop right there. We do it in camp for a reason. We say what? White like what?
White like wool.
White like wool, meaning wool is the texture. White is the color. Wool is the texture. And we say it like this because it's written in Hebrew like this. Keep reading now.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Now look here now. In the Hebrew now, it only says white once. Even though in the English here,
it says
by the translator, you know, King James had a bunch of translators, right? I think it's like 40 or something, right? He had a bunch of translators to translate the Bible, right? According to the best of the knowledge of nigger culture in that time. And some of the scholars that was applicable to translate the book, some of them were devils, some of them were Caucasian, and some of them had ill intent, and they're being that they're devils, devil meaning deceiver, they would try to make it look like, yeah, it's all good, it's Tawab, it looks good, you read it, and they read it in front of King James, and King James would say, yes, it's right, it sounds good, it sounds like, the translation sounds good, I'm saying it's near accurate, you know what I'm saying, and he will authorize it. But the devil in his mind, now he's tricky, so he's a snake. He's trying to attack for the parts that you can't see, because that's how a snake is, man. The Bible says he's a man that walks on his belly. You know what I'm saying? He's low down, he's a snake. That's what it means. He lives on his belly. It says in Genesis, right?
Huh.
So now, read it all the way out. Read it from all the way from the beginning. And here's how the devil is going to try to deceive you according to the translation of the book. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Right. So they try to say it's white like wool, meaning he's trying to take away the texture of the wool.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? He's trying to take away the texture of the wool here. All right. And then he tried to say as white as snow, meaning the devil is trying to make it sound like he's describing two whites. Like, is it appropriate? What you think a nigga is gonna explain to you twice about how white something is? Nah, that's not what he's saying.
That shit is white.
This shit is white, but it's white. That's it. But then it's also wool. Make it easy for you, right? We don't got commas in Hebrew, but for the sake of understanding, I'm gonna put a comma in there so you can understand where the context is to be found. All right? I'm gonna put a comma right there. All right, there we go. There's a comma. All right, go with that again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Stop. Is there a comma after the wool there?
Wool, yes.
Let me see it. White like wool.
Comma.
Right. So now, in the Hebrew, it doesn't say white like wool. It doesn't say it. It says his head and his hair is like wool.
Rough.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't say his head is white like wool in the Hebrew. He said his head and his hair is like wool. Man, the nigga had an afro, man. The nigga had some nigga naps. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. This nigga got woolly hair, man. He said it's kinky. All right? Now, when you read on, right? Clean white, like snow, meaning that this nigga said it was clean. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gray. Whatever gray, I don't know, he washed that out, man. It was plain white, like snow. Wool is the texture, snow is the color. So now if I had to separate it, okay, we got green here, right? There we go. There's context for you. Everything above the green line is texture. Right? Everything below the green line is color. Right? Get down. Oh yeah, double it up. Do what you gotta do. Make sure people can see this ish. All right? There you go. And we're gonna finish. Now. Look at this now. Look at this now, right? Look at this now. I'm reading Hebrew for you out loud so everyone can hear what I'm going according to, right? There we go. 14, right? Starts here. What's Shire, right? That's and Shire is here, right? Hair, Shire, right? Shire, higher, Shire, right? Shire, according to the writing, right? Hashire Ashwa. And hair, his head. Tazamar is wool. Ka is like. Nakwaya is clean. Laban is white. Kashalag, Ka is like. Shalag is snow. Right, good. And now it was after this arc. Wa ayan ya. Right? Wa ayan yawa, right? What is ayan? Who remember what ayan is?
Iron.
Ayan.
I.
Good. Give him my hand. Give him my hand. Meaning after this, the hair, the context of the hair is out of the picture. He starts moving on to the eyes. So there's no white like wool. His hair is like wool.
Clean like snow.
His hair is clean, white, like snow. White man is the devil, man.
Come.
The white man is the devil. The Christian church is the house of Satan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the Catholic church is the house of child molesters, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be birthed in fire. The same fire like Christ's eyes were the color of. All right? Are we done with that? take a picture like this up. I want color and texture in the picture and do the thing again and do all that with the rings and all that and get the shoot, get all that in there. I want it again.
Oh, stay, sir.
Nah, you get in there. My partners are get in there. Give me something, man. Put a headpiece. You got a headpiece? Give me a headpiece, man. Don't worry, get up in there, man. Get up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You get a picture of this. You know what I'm saying? And give me a little salute. You know what I'm saying? Smack the chest. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Ready?
Oh, wait. He's in front of. Oh, you can get it? I want to make sure you get everything. Right there. There you go. Right there. Good.
I broke this shit right here.
Both sides crying stop. Oh, yeah. All right. We're done with that. We're going to erase this gold. This is gold. This is something that you won't find anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Your church ain't never going to show you this here. You know what I'm saying? Your church, your fake Israelite groups ain't never touched this right here. You see what I'm saying? Most sign Christ out. Most sign Christ. All right? Let me know when you're ready to talk about, all right? Hey, what?
Give me a minute.
Oh, you want to write it down?
Right.
Let me write it down. So check online if you got any questions online in the meantime, right? This is the camera over here, right? Okay, good. How much time we got left?
15 minutes, sir.
Running out of time. So I want to finish this up, right? See if we got any more questions online. All right.
That was a good breakdown.
Most sign Christ up. Most sign Christ. And make sure your title is at the end of it. Make sure your title is Revelation 1:14 breakdown now. And make sure put something, put an attack in there. Put something. You know what I'm saying? I want Christians to see the title and be like, no, they didn't. I want that type of reaction now. You know what I'm saying? We here to offend the world, man. That's what Christ came to do, man. He ain't come to bring peace, He came to create division. That's what he said in the New Testament. Right. He's like, oh, you I.S.U.P.K, guys, you always divide in Israel. We're trying to divide the sheep from the goats, man. We're trying to separate the you know what I'm saying, the fruit of the Lord from what? The tares. Wheat from tares. Yeah.
Is that a G?
That's a G at the end. SHALAM.
Oh, SHALAM.
Yeah, that's a SHALAM. Which one you talking about? The one on the bottom line?
Right.
Yeah, snow. Snow is SHALAM in Hebrew, right? SHALAM. So it's coming up to that time. It's winter time. You know what I'm saying? The temperature last week was, or yesterday or 2 days ago was 40 degrees. We're looking for it to do what? SHALAM. Right. SHALAM. We were looking for it to snow. How cold it was. Two nights ago, it was 39 degrees. And we just hit November. So I want to see devils die in Midwest America from it being too cold. I want their pipes under the ground to freeze from it being -5 degrees or -10 degrees. I want their pipes to freeze so the water in the pipes cannot get into the house because it's frozen in the pipe. But the heating system cannot get no water to heat their houses. And I want to see plagues across America like how the Lord brought plagues in Egypt. Right. And I want to see devils dying while black people are safe. Right. It's like how black people and Hispanic people are always safe in every hurricane and every tornado and every flash flood and every landslide and every forest fire, every bear attack, bear, leopard, mountain lion attack, tarantula attack, snake bites. Right. Our people are always safe while white people get hurt and they die and they lose their houses and they lose their cars and all that. And they gotta apply for house insurance and all that crap. All right, well, we can't afford no house insurance. We just pay our rent and the Lord keeps us safe through the Spirit of the Most High Christ. Right? Talk about it.
So the title is one.
Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Do it after class. All right. But I'm giving an idea to put that in there and make sure, and I don't know, send to some Christians, all right? Make them mad. Send to some Christians that think Christ is white. All right. Send it to Brazil. Big up to our bond. You know what I'm saying? You got a drop. You know what I'm saying? We got a trooper in Brazil now, right? You got his name yet?
I'm forgetting his name, sir.
Brazil, man. We get it on and popping, man. Big up to the brothers in Nicaragua, man. Kazawan, man. The other brother. All right? I.S.U.P.K. Nicaragua. Then we got I.S.U.P.K. Brazil now. Then Lord be with them brothers, keep their spirit strong and all that, man. Alright? Now, you done my passes, alright?
Come.
Okay, so just get the tissue and erase that off the board, alright?
Yes.
Most time Christ. No questions on the board? No questions, no problem. So now the end of this now, after shalag, after white is snow, clean white like snow, right? Is GEN.YAHANNA, which means his eyes. Kalabwath. I'm not familiar with what Kalabwath means. Right? And then there's fire. Read it to me again in English, Shaka. I'll Shaka from here already, right? There's no questions online.
I had to check. No questions, sir.
Make sure you check again. Scroll up, scroll down. Alright?
No questions, sir.
No sweat, no sweat, alright? So back to the board, Shaka, right? Back to the board.
Yes, there's a question.
Oh, there's a question. The mayor.
In the movie Indiana Jones,
we do movies.
The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Right? Raiders of the Lost Ark. What about the movie? Is it Hebrew in the movie?
Yes.
Okay, get down.
There's a part where there's a medallion from the movie where the letters on the shield are in Paleo Hebrew.
Or is it?
But it says, I noticed that one of them is not Hebrew. And he wants to know, has the I.S.U.P.K been able to read that message on the medallion?
First of all,
and match it with the LASHAWAN QADASH?
More than likely, we've never even watched the movie.
I think I watched it.
Yeah?
I think I watched it.
You watched it?
If I Google it right now, see if it pops up.
You wanna go? If you wanna do that, we can do that. Alright, we can do that. Here's the problem with the white man and he put in Hebrew in movies, right? First and foremost, the white man is the devil. Alright? He knows he is not a real Hebrew. Right? How did he know that? Because the I.S.U.P.K has been teaching us since 1969 that they are not the real Hebrews. So therefore, when all them Jewish MFers in New York City, where they love New York, they run New York, they run the Diamond District, they got money. And they got enough money to drive and walk to Times Square in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, right? Okay, let me tell you this. That right here is Paleo Hebrew, all right? As you see over there, they got the Lord's name. First and foremost, we don't use no birds in our statutes, in our standards. That's first and foremost, all right? So they get this medallion from some movie. You know what I'm saying? You know the white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord's name over there. It's Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Them devils trying to steal our Lord's name. Right? Right. So this right here is according to probably the Sumerians. Because the Sumerians, remember this, every nation on the earth spoke Hebrew before Babylon. Alright? And the Sumerians spoke Hebrew. Right? The Canaanites were probably the last people to speak Hebrew before they dished it. Before they spoke whatever South African language they do today. I'm talking about Hannibal and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Around that time when there was Hannibal, they was probably speaking something called Phoenician, right? Which is like ancient Hebrew, but then their writing is slightly different and it looks like this. So this is more like a Phoenician text, all right? Where the L is written like a J and stuff like that. If you want the real Hebrew, give me the Hebrew sheet again now. Show them the Hebrew sheets over there. All right? Right, here's the real Hebrew. Here's what I would have you learn. You know what I'm saying? If you read a text that don't got this type of Hebrew on there, more than likely it's some Phoenician text, and it's probably some records of some receipts from the Phoenician empire that they had in Carthage, right? Which is the area around the Mediterranean where South Africans were dominating at that time. A lot of you know what I'm saying? So that kind of Hebrew is Phoenician, where the hand is written like a chicken foot, with the ma and all of that.
It's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what will it translate to?
What translate to?
What this says, because
I wish I was interested at. I wish I was interested. I'm not gonna dish the scriptures now for some movie devil writing some devil made like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see Yahweh, I see QADASH.
We can do that in our own time, but we're not going to do that today. All right, we're not going to do that right now. If we had more time, I probably would. But here's what I want on the board, all right? I want to get this. I want wa ayan yawa, right?
Wa.
Right. So you're gonna put wa, a little space, then ayan, so we can know that ayan is its own word in itself. When you're reading the Tanakh, you gotta know the prepositions and the compositions, aka the possessive words.
What space?
Not but I like I.
What I and I.
Ayan. Good.
What I know what.
Ayan. Right? Don't worry, I'm gonna go with it slowly. No, the wa was good. The wa was perfect. All right. I dash ya dash na. Good. Now give me a little space.
For A again?
No. All right. Give me a little space and then put yawa. Yawa.
Ya.
Right. Wa.
Wa.
Good. Give me erase that. Put the yawa a little closer to the na. All right. So it is written in one throw. Right. To make you know that this is written together. But you have to identify and pick apart the words to understand what it means. All right. Ayan yawa. Ayan yawa. Palabwa and then ash. All right. So give me a little space. No, don't put it there. It's only three letters, three words left. All right. There you go. Put ka labwath. All right. Yeah, labwath. And then ash. All right.
Kalaba.
Yeah, and then wath.
Kalab.
Dash. Don't put a space. Put wath. Kalabwath. Dash. Wa. Dash. TH. Good.
Kalabwa.
Good. Now give me a little space. Underneath. The space underneath. Good. Right there. You're gonna put sha. And then sha. Right? For those who even care, sha is how you say yes in Chinese, Mandarin, all right? Anyways, not sha. Remove the a of the sha, right? Good. There we go. Now you can put the camera on you, and then get to translating that, all right?
Okay, sir.
We got Parash in the UK. I'm Parash here. All right. The whole UPK, the whole UK camp, all right? Some of the bar and all of them over there. Banyam and all of them over there. What's the name? One of the things is Bruce Karawan. All of them over there. All of them over there. We got to pick them up as well, right? So the UPK in Puerto Rico all the way.
English, sir?
That. Got one that's funny. Right? Yeah. And is what good. All right? Ayan is I, right? And
Ayan is I?
Yeah, and Yawa is just going to put his, all right? And the car is light, right? The ash is fire, all right?
What's that?
Ash is fire. You made it in English, huh?
Okay. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
You made the whole thing, huh?
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
One moment, we're trying to find which word Halabawas means, all right?
Like fire? Flame?
I'll find out. Coming up his hearts, eyes, all right, now. Yeah, Calabua. You try to say Calabua by itself, you bitches.
No way.
Look at it, look at it.
It really says that?
Calabua means bitches. Okay, here's why. Because collab like that.
The walk in.
The collab means dog. Collab. Like Caleb, that figure that's always named or something like that means dog. So collab means female dog. I'm gonna send it to you, alright? I'm gonna screenshot it and we're gonna sound a lot of shameful bitches that post on the exam.
That's just supposed to be what, like the Jewish stuff?
Huh?
The Jewish, like how they have it?
No, collab is dog. Collab, yeah, dog. So it's Hebrew. You got a section where you can put Yiddish, and then you got Hebrew.
The Yiddish. I have the Yiddish.
Yeah, they are.
The Yiddish dictionary. One of the captains gave it.
Yeah, we bring it in, we look at it, man. Then we come to the school year, right?
Nah,
It's not on point.
He said you gotta examine certain things and come to the Hebrew class and,
Right.
clean all out.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't put collab on that. You gotta be lava. Lava is parts. I know lava is parts. Right? Oh, look at that. And then we turn it sideways. We turn it sideways, it says pictures and they're big and bold. Hey, we turn it translate that sideways, turn it into pictures. God.
This is GEN.YAHANNA worthy.
It is.
So GEN.YAHANNA.
It is. We gotta bring you in class on these days when that topic comes up. Sir, Hebrew collab.
What's that?
Bitches.
Most time impressed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lava. So I'm in lava. Lava means parts, alright? Coming up as part. And his eye hearts fire. Oh,
The eye of heart?
I see what he's saying. Oh, he's saying his eye is red like heart. Fire was heart and fire. Okay, here we remove the dash between the ka and the la. And you might have to erase the wa. I put a lava wa, alright? Put up that B turn to BA. Alright?
Lava dash.
Wait. Yeah, dash wa, alright? That wa, you put a wa in there, you turn anything, any word, you turn it into feminine with wa.
Like this?
Very good. Alright?
No dash?
Huh?
No dash?
If you want to put the dash with me, I mean that's all I told you to do it.
I didn't know if we put it, we left it together or not.
I know, put the dash in there.
Right on to.
Okay? And his eyes is like heart fire. Alright? Meaning his eyes is red. That's what he's trying to say. It's like blood red. The heart is blood red. It does what? Pump blood around the heart. Alright? I can't do the dishes. Someone's gonna be looking for it.
Kalaba.
Someone's gonna be looking for it.
Kalaba. Like dishes.
Yeah. So not like dishes.
Kalaba.
Now, kalabwa, we mean like dishes. Kalabwa means dishes.
Kalaba.
Kalab is all.
Kalaba.
Good. Like Ak is brother, Akwa is sister. Right?
Kalaba.
Right. All right, good. Is that it? Take any more questions, so we're about to be done with the class. All right. So after this, the section in Hebrew, right? In the Hebrew, it says picture first, right? And this is colors. It said how his eye looks, all right? So his hair is not white, light one. His hair is one, all right?
Everyone is just saying Most High Christ.
Everyone is saying Most High Christ. Because you're damn right it's Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? Damn skippy. You know what I'm saying? Right, so any more questions before we go? Alright? And with that, I start upon. Alright? Get back this right now. Alright? Just so everyone knows, Hebrew class is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hebrew Friday. Alright, tomorrow morning is what? Sabbath service, right? Starting at what? 9 a.m. Alright, all campuses to be outside around like what, 12 o'clock? Around 12 o'clock, midday. What else? There's something else we need to announce, right? None on my mind right now, we're not going to worry about it. Oh, Passover. Make sure everyone get prepared for the Passover also, April the 20th. Right, get your garments ready. Don't sleep on it, man. Before you know it will be here, and you'll be rocking out your secondary idea when you could be rocking out your primary idea in a garment.
When is it again?
April 20th. All right, so make sure you know the culture. Anything that's lawful. Lawful is feathers. I want you some feathers in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of the Gadites who are Negro Gadites. They rocked some feathers last year. You know what I'm saying? And everybody should be coming together and don't be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Help your brothers make a garment. Don't try to outshine your brother that's not in the spirit. All right, you want to care your brother. You know what I'm saying? Love that brother like thyself. Love that neighbor like thyself. If you're sleeping on your brother's appearance and you're sleeping on your own appearance, you're not really loving your brother. Right. And that kind of attitude is not appreciated in here. You know what I'm saying? I only see some brothers saying, yeah, man, my garment was made by this cat over here. His name is Trooper so-and-so, Officer so-and-so. He gave me these ideas. And so I can respect that brother that made the idea for you. I'm gonna look for all the selfish brothers. And all the selfish brothers I'm not gonna respect. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. But brothers who show their brothers love, I'm gonna respect him. I'm gonna respect brothers that help other brothers make garments. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect brothers that help other brothers get to the Passover. Start saving your money from now. You know what I'm saying? A cheap airline. Frontier Airlines, something like that. Marie put me onto it. I found most of the captains in the school, when we travel around the country, we use Frontier Airlines. All right, they're cheap. If not that, Spirit Airlines. All right, some of them, there's some flights from Chicago to New York for $40 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? JetBlue got some good deals. Out of season, you can get a flight from Cali to New York, $150. I think it's one way. See what I'm saying? This is a deal. It's better than most. On average, it's 400 to 600. All right. So you want to get prepared, man. If you don't say it again. Say it for me, Ashar. They always say this in college. They always say this. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. All right. If you take the Lord serious, man, prioritize this day. It's more important than your birthday. Birthday is a sin. I hope you know that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be getting sisters in the world. I'll be bagging bitches in the world, right? And they be kalabwa. You know what I'm saying? And they love their birthday, man. Some of them, all they talk about is their birthday. Their birthday is 6 months away. I'm like, you think I care about your flipping birthday? What are we celebrating? How much of a whore you is? I'm trying to make you clean, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, let's talk about something other than your birthday.
Like when you ask them their age, it's like when they like 35. 33.
Yeah, they lie about the age, and they want to find out about all this horoscope stuff that fails them every time. The horoscope has never got them a man yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They say they Gemini and they man got to be a Libra or something like that, or something like that, something with all that, which is just the white man turning his gods into our standards, which is fake. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you're 40 years old in Christian church can't get a man, all right? No sweat. And with that, we pass the class to Officer Shagapart. Put the camera on the Shagapart.
We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. A rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. In the Hebrew, it is ma'ashara, which means 10th. It can be found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you must give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds are a free will offering for the priest. Although they are not mandatory, you may give whatsoever amount you would like. The next upcoming holy convocation is December 1st, the Feast of Dedications, also known as Hanukkah. It will take place at your school. If not, you can look up the address of the school closest to you, find directions there, or you may be able to view online. For any upcoming holy convocations, high holy days, feast days, lectures, or events, make sure to check your school bulletins board. If not, ISUPK.com. Now, for any brothers that want to be a trooper in the school, you must begin to start to wear all black boots, pants, shirts, scarves, headbands. And with that, Men of Israel Amadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to do one courtesy salute. Men of Israel Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Brakatam. And to all the sisters online, Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Al Tam Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Yad Matah, hands down, dismiss.